So I think the most important thing when it comes to understanding millennials is to differentiate between knowledge workers and manual workers. So when it comes to managing knowledge workers, it's important to understand a few things. One being, what does it take to engage someone based on their profile, the sort of things that they like to do, and really understanding how you can engage each individual on your team differently. When it comes to manual workers, it's not quite as complicated. It's more about fulfillment of psychological needs. What does the person want to be? What do they like to do? And how can you use your understanding of that to engage them and give them an opportunity to do the work that they're kind of naturally cut out for and that they enjoy doing? So analytics provide a couple of unique insights. Typically it takes about 6 minutes when you have something like the predictive index, and it gives you what it would take you about 6 months to learn about someone. And it allows you to then put them in a situation where they're set up for success. You've given them an opportunity to do the type of work that they're going to find stimulating, fulfilling. When you combine it with a cognitive assessment, you also make sure that it's something that's going to align with them intellectually. So one of the challenges that a lot of companies face is how to create effective meetings. And one of the disconnects that a lot of people run across is the fact that people who are more extroverted in nature have a need to talk things through versus people who are more analytical in nature really have a need to think things through. So the way that results is typically a lot of these extroverts stopping in at people's offices saying, "You got a minute, I need your perspective on something." The person who's more analytical in nature responds with, "I don't know, I need to think it through." And then the high extrovert goes off and asks someone else for their opinion or kind of moves on. The person who's more analytical has had a chance to think things through and they provide some feedback, only the other person's moved on. It creates a natural disconnect, and it's really a result of a misunderstanding of how each of these two people process information. So in the end, what it boils down to is really a system for understanding how do you engage each person based on their fundamental needs. The predictive success system involves both the behavioral side with predictive index, as well as the cognitive side with the learning indicator. By using those two assessments, companies can get over 50% more predictive algorithm to making sure they put the right people in the right spot, and then equip their managers with the information they need to keep them engaged for long-term retention.